see what's today. January 3rd, 2021. So the quick video here, look what I'm about to watch. I'm gonna. I just drank Coke during the holidays, so I didn't know about this till just now. So, yeah, metal pieces. You know, the stuff that could stick to your body if you have a certain medicinal thing that you're getting forced to do. Can't really talk about that here, but you know what I mean. Before, the other video I was watching earlier was a video about people finding trackers on their car, and they're finding Apple trackers on their cars. So just be aware of that too. Like if you'll see it, because even though it's not yours and you didn't buy it, your phone will go off and show you your whole route that you went on, and that's how you know that somebody put a tracking device on your car. Now they sell this everywhere because it's not illegal. But the other kind of tracking devices are illegal. The older ones that they're square and have cameras and everything. But these are new. So now you gotta watch out for that. And now we gotta watch out for this. Isn't that great? Huh. Today I went to the post office. I was expecting, some gang stalking. And I went to the store and I got something to eat. No gang stalkers, I was shocked. So the very corner, right before I crossed the street to get to the car service, there's a deli there. And I think those people in particular are perps, people that work there. Because I don't know, I think that place itself had the perps. Because every time I went to the other place, the next corner has another deli. So I shouldn't have two delis on the same block. I never had a problem with them. But the people would go in there, the video you saw with all those perps, those people would go in there, so they were told to go in there. The people that work there are very friendly. They don't act like that. They, say, you know what I mean? They're nice. They don't do that. So I think that first deli at that corner, I think that's where the perps hang out. You know what I mean? And then they get told, oh, go to that place if you see this person. And I don't really go in to the first one. Only once in a while. I was going there today because, I don't know, I saw some drinks online. And I was like, let me see if they have these special drinks at the delis. So I've been going to almost every deli. I found one New Arizona with the Nelson Mandela on it. So that was pretty good. It was like a red tea. It was pretty good. It's funny because I thought I was only going to see it in one, little, deli or whatever. And then I see it in every 99-cent store now. I was like, oh, okay, there's at least that's one new something to drink, So I'm going to have to go to 7-Eleven for those. And so I went to the first deli to check, and I'm like, oh, good thing I didn't go in because it was completely gutted when they went out of business. So that's why I think that's where all the perps were hanging out first, and then they would go to the other deli. They probably go there first, get pinged to go there, and then they get sent to the next deli. Sometimes I didn't even go in last time. I went the time before that. A couple times ago, I went in to get something to eat. Usually I have food at home, so I don't really go in there unless I need water. So this time, I went in there to check to see if they have any new drinks, and they didn't, so I just got something to eat. And then I came straight home, right to Dunkin'. Nobody was in there. Some people came in after me. Maybe they were perps, I don't know. But I didn't get that, I wasn't really paying attention, because I don't really care right now. I just wanted my coffee to come home. So, I was going to make a video about me going out today. I'm glad I didn't, because maybe it helped for the perps not being out. And it's really cold out too, so I don't know if they really want to stand out there right now. It's the first really cold day, for the winter time. We usually get really cold weather, snow and everything by now. And now it's like almost 20 degrees out, maybe 25. It's very cold. So when I came back, my neighbor next door, the other side, Smokey Robinson, came out. But now I notice he puts his cigarette butts in a jar next to their house. Is like a little small garden. They had the same garden I had outside, but for some reason they wanted to make it smaller. I don't know why. And he puts all his cigarette butts in a jar in there instead of walking to my house and then flicking the cigarettes. Because he would do his own in front of his own house, would make more sense, to flick the cigarettes. But the landlord probably said something, or the wife of the landlord probably told them, you can't do that no more, you have to put it in this jar. Thank God, because I'm tired I'm tired of sweeping. I know everybody else is tired of that shit too. Why would you do that in front of somebody else's house? Everybody does that. I was positive when I walked outside. I was positive Witchy Pooh was gonna come out. She has the tendency to do those things. Like as soon as I leave my house, she's like waiting by the door. But maybe because the dogs are down there, she probably can't do that no more. Good. She tried last week though. I know you heard the door open that last time I made a video. When I was sitting out there, I'm like, did you hear that? That was her. She is so offended when I don't turn around to look at her when she does that. I'm like, I don't have time for your ass. I was just sitting out there a couple minutes before I could go get cough syrup because I can't stop fucking coughing. Does she want me to cough on her? And I don't have the what because I already took a test, so. Came back negative. Well, I do have like this thing on my door. It looks like a cowbell, like a little whale on it with a little cowbell. I do that on purpose because when I sleep like really really good, everybody and their mother has to come in and make noise. You know what I mean? They're not quiet ever. My family. So I do that so that I could hear them come in, and it works. I hear them. And then, I guess when I leave, when I close the door, I guess she hears it next door too. And maybe that's why she runs to the door. Because she cleans up after her son. Her son does not clean the house for himself. But now the girlfriend's there, so maybe she cleans. I actually have to clean my apartment too. I did a little dusting like 2 days ago and I felt good. But I gotta clean a lot because somebody's coming over tomorrow to look at the electricity. I smell smoke. It's coming from one of these outlets. This house is fucking old, so all the outlets need to be replaced eventually. But I smelled like it was burning in my nose, so that could be directed at energy weapons too. They probably frying my brain cells, and that's probably why I have migraines every day too. It could be that, but I need to get dental work, so it could be that too. I don't know what it could be. But yeah, so. But getting sick is actually a form of witchcraft anyway. Because people hate you and they just, make you get migraines and any kind of sickness that they want. That's why I'm always praying. No weapons formed against you shall prosper in Jesus Christ's name. So it could have been worse, but I could have had way worse than I have now. But still, it shouldn't work at all. But that's my fault. I gotta drink more tea. I gotta take more vitamin C. And, I gotta at least take care of my health a little bit more. And I probably won't get as sick. You know what I mean? And it's true. I didn't get sick last year. I got sick the year before with bronchitis. And that lasted a month. So I couldn't get the shot, the flu shot. So now I can't get that shot again because I'm sick. That's what the doctor always tells me. Whatever. Yeah, so now you have to worry about the tracking device from Apple. Police can't do nothing about it because it's brand new technology and it's illegal. And so anybody could just come under your car and put the device there. So just be mindful of that, and now be mindful of this. Like, these companies are putting metal in their drinks. Don't know why, but they have to. I guess they have to poison you. Alright, so just wanted you to be aware of this kind of stuff. Be safe. EI is empowered individuals. We're empowered because we know these things now. We're figuring out this stuff. So yeah, like I said in a couple of videos, you know, if you comment on my channel, you're not nasty, I should see the comment. If you're nasty, I block you. If you're not nasty, you still don't see a comment, that's YouTube. YouTube turned comments off to one video. I didn't do that. I kept going back and trying to unblock that. And then some people were commenting, and it said held for review. So when I would read it, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this comment. You know, it's not bad or anything. It's so annoying. I only had to do that because you know who. So one ass troll did that. You know, he reports my videos all the time. So whatever. He's jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Anyway, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? We gotta just try to take care of ourselves as much as possible. There's so much tea with honey I could take. I have this straight up tea that's fucking bitter, like you wouldn't believe. It's so bitter. I had to put like at least 2.5 tablespoons of honey just to make, you know, just to gulp it, because you know tea is good for you, you know. Oh, it's so gross. The tea itself is not. Even the citrus tea is good. Black tea is, and citrus tea like Lady Grey and Grey, you know. Those are good. But this one, I'm like, let me just finish these because these are rough. It's so rough to drink. When I got my honey, I always get organic honey because the store-bought stuff, it's not real. It's all, they put extra sugar in it that's not supposed to be in there. Like these companies, yeah, same shit. So I used to like going down to the oh, what the hell is it called? The farmer's market, because that's where I got a lot of my honey from. And then I would go to this, you know, regular supermarket, and they actually have organic honey in there too. So that's something you should invest in, like a regular honey, because honey's good for you. It's an anti-inflammatory. That's right, I said it. You know, there's natural sugar. Even like the soda I pick now, it's got cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup. But I had a bottle of Coke in my cabinet for Christmas. So I had, you know, regular soda on Christmas. But other than that, I usually just have something different, like once a week. Boylan, what's the other one called? There's Boylan, the Stewart's. Like those types of drinks, reading draft, those are all cane sugar. So it's actually from the actual cane itself. You know, pure sugar is natural. So it's better. You know, I try to cut back on every which way I can. Like I'm gonna drink water right now, and only a little bit of coffee, and then putting the coffee back in the fridge so I can have the rest tomorrow morning. And at some point I gotta have more tea because it helps the chest. It really does. It loosens the phlegm and everything. It's good. It's good for you. All right. I think every once in a while, you know, you have to say to yourself when you go out the house, I'm gonna ignore these perps. And that's it. You just ignore them. And because they take too much power away from us, and they shouldn't have any power whatsoever. They're not, you know, they don't own us, you know. They think they do. You know, that's why I have to get a backbone. I say fuck these perps and ignore their ass. Just, you know, before you got gang stalked in the first place, remember how free you were, and go back to that. Because the more you pay them attention, the more it's gonna stress you out. And trust me, it's not good to be stressed out. They're not worth it. They need us to look at them, to pay attention to them, like, I don't know what, like the parasites they are. They have nothing better to do with their lives, so they stalk us, and that's it. It's like, we need to find stuff to do so we can ignore them. And when they go crazy, then you say, see, I told you this person was crazy. Because they're saying that about us right now. But no, we need to show the world that they're the crazy ones, not us. Alright, hopefully this helps.